We are going to cover something that almost every Canadian investor gets wrong at least once, which is the 5 biggest TFSA mistakes we see people make all the time. All right, let's dive right in. Mistake number 1, beneficiary versus successor holder. This one is huge and it's the most common mistake we see. When you open a TFSA, there are 2 ways to name who gets it if something happens to you: a beneficiary or a successor holder. Here is the difference between the two. Let's say Jim and Sally are married. Jim passes away and Sally is listed as the beneficiary on his TFSA. She'll get the money tax-free, but she can only move that money into her own TFSA if she still has contribution room available. Now, if Sally had been listed as a successor holder instead, it's a completely different story. In that case, Jim's entire TFSA, let's say it's worth $80,000, would simply transfer over to Sally's TFSA automatically, even if she doesn't have any room left. Her 80,000 plus his 80,000 would become 160,000 TFSA, and it's all tax free. So, if you have a spouse or common law partner, always list them as the successor holder, not just a beneficiary. It's a simple change that can save thousands in taxes and avoid headaches later on. So that was mistake number 1. Let's move on to mistake number 2. Treating your TFSA like a savings account. This one drives me crazy because it was marketed so poorly when the TFSA first came out in 2009. Banks called it a tax-free savings account, so most people assumed it was just a place to park cash and earn a tiny bit of interest. In reality, it's an investment account. You can hold ETFs, you can hold mutual funds, bonds, stocks, whatever fits your goals. If you're only earning 1% in a savings type of account, TFSA, you're not only saving much tax, but if you're earning 5 or 6% tax-free in investment that compound year after year, now we're talking real growth. So don't treat it like a high-interest savings account. Use it like an investment account. That's where the long-term power comes from. Now let's move on to mistake number 3, which is investing while carrying high-interest debt. This is more of a financial planning mistake than a TFSA mistake, but it's still a big one. If you have credit card debt, a line of credit, or any loan charging more than 4 to 5%, focus on paying that down first before contributing to your TFSA. There's no point earning 5% tax-free inside your TFSA while paying 20% interest on your credit card. You're losing that spread, and it definitely adds up fast. Get rid of the high-interest debt first, then use your TFSA to build wealth. And that takes me to mistake number 4, which is contributing, withdrawing, and recontributing in the same year. This one gets people all the time. Let's say you start the year by contributing your full $75,000 TFSA limit in January. Then in July, you take it all out to buy something, maybe a motorhome. Later in the year, you change your mind and you want to put the money back. You cannot. Once you've hit your contribution limit for the year, any withdrawals you make can only be recontributed next year. If you try to put it back early, there's an over contribution and the CRA will charge you a 1% penalty per month on the excess deposits. So, the rule is simple. If you pull money out of your TFSA, you can't put that same amount back until January 1st of the following calendar year, unless you still have unused contribution room. And that takes me to the last mistake, which is mistake number 5, no year-end TFSA planning. This one almost nobody talks about, but it's actually a great little strategy tip. Let's say you've maxed out your TFSA and you know you're going to need $25,000 yearly next year, maybe for a home reno or a large purchase like a car or boat or whatever. If you wait until February to withdraw it, you lose the ability to recontribute that $25,000 until the following year. But if you take it out in December before the year ends, you free up that contribution room right away for January 1st. So You can use the money early in the new year, and then if cash comes back later in the year, you can put it back in without any penalty. It's a simple timing trick, but it gives you flexibility and can save you from missing out on tax-free growth. Let's do a final wrap up. So there you have it, the 5 TFSA mistakes we see all the time. Number 1, naming a beneficiary instead of a successor holder. Number 2, using your TFSA like a savings account. Number 3, investing while still carrying high interest debt. Number 4, contributing and withdrawing in the same year. Number 5, not planning your withdrawals at year end. The TFSA is one of the best financial tools Canadians have, but only if you use it properly. If you've made one of these mistakes, don't worry. Almost everyone has at some point. The important thing is learning how to avoid them moving forward. If you found this video helpful, please hit like and subscribe. It really helps get this kind of practical content to more Canadians who need it. And if you have any questions about your own TFSA or a mistake you've run into, drop it in the comments. We would love to help you out. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care.